Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is bouncing for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Smith's Chiefs.
All right, Larry, first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
You want to listen to after the kickoff.
As their guys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15. And there by the kick team. Wilson now off the bootleg. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dee Ford, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. On second down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. This is Hunt. And oh, he spins past him and into space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown.
I thought you had it.
Travis Kelce, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly.
There you go. Slow him down.
Needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Another all-pro play by the all-pro Eric Berry. What makes this guy so good at reading defenses is making pick-6 plays like that.
But we know he's fantastic athletically, can cover sideline to sideline, end zone to end zone, but he does make educated guesses. Great film study, observation during a game, and when he decides to go after it, it usually turns out right.
He had a pair of pick-6s in 2016 and a very memorable pick-2 against the Falcons. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Charles, earlier we talked a lot about Russell Wilson, what a great job he did last year in 2017 as Seattle's offense is working their way back onto the field. But they're probably going to need to find a running game to alleviate some of that pressure on Wilson, right?
Yeah, you think?
Oh, that's me. That's me.
What Russell Wilson did, he more than
That was a pick.
the rushing yardage of Mike Davis, who finished second. And Mike Davis didn't begin the year on Seattle's roster. They went through a number of runners this season, none of them that fit and really hit. Chris Carson, they thought was going to be the guy who got hurt early in the year, but they definitely have to find a running game and get back to playing that Seattle football of run first and let Russell Wilson take over from there.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good job. Good stop. Good stop. That shit was open, too. Hey.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Oh, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 30.
Too many goddamn crossing routes.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Boy, come on. You gotta catch that.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Dang, you gotta catch that.
For you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
The fuck was you at, bro?
First down before he's tackled at the 12. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Wilson. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just a yard.
You're trying to confuse me with all them crossing routes.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage. Wilson dancing to his left.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Flush to his right.
Oh, boy.
The contact
I was about to say.
And brings up fourth down.
I was about to say.
To start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate, because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team.
Ooh.
Start their comeback.
And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 18-yard line. But before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but
yeah, he was.
Early Offensive Player of the Year.
That for a bounce back. Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams, when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title.
Yeah.
Rookie of the Year, offense and defense.
I'm glad he holds that.
More on defense.
Smith on first down. Forced out to his left.
Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Oh, that's blocked.
Oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
My nigga blocked my field goal. Extra point.
Extra point attempt. Unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field, but normal, you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, boy, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
A little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
They go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles.
Oh, he gone.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
What the fuck happened?
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
That's an in route. Fucking in route.
Get the quick strike touchdown. And he's got it. That makes our score now 22-10. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Back onto the field come the Kansas City Chiefs. As they look back to this last year, disappointment ultimately in how the season ended, Charles, no doubt. It was a weird year, though. The great start, the weird middle, and then the strong end.
And every team in the NFL documents their season with a year-end, you know, video, movie about the season. This is going to be a tale of 3 seasons for the Kansas City Chiefs, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about the start? Remember opening night in Foxborough, beating the defending Super Bowl.
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And going deep for Hill.
Got him.
Oh. Incomplete. Looked like he might have had possession there.
He was milestone. He was milestone.
There was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one, looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They go play action to Hunt. Now Smith.
Oh, that's 2 people right now. Out of bounds. Caught it out of bounds. Caught it out of bounds.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So now 3rd and 10. A
So if he was, I mean, the other nigga had to have been open there. He open.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Now the defense going to use the
Look at him.
So as they take it over, we step aside.
He getting in his end zone. Oh, I got to get a different play because them routes.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's see. Wait, hold on. Fuck. I think that. Oh yeah, that'll go. He got that. He didn't get it.
This is going to depend on the spot. And they They say he's just short. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
God.
See, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be around the league for quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the return here is stopped.
You might bullet. You might throw a bullet.
I want to give a hat tip real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Because if you wouldn't have threw no bullet, yeah, it would have went over his head.
Totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most...
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
The Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
Get the fuck out of here!
Ball loose and brings up second down.
Oh my God, he burnt that nigga about 5 yards. Well, that's Hill. That's Tyreek.
2nd and 10, Smith again. He's going to air one out. And that is
It's a sermon almost got mossed on.
15 seconds now.
And it is true, you can draft the fastest.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna catch you right here off guard.
But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case,
How many timeouts I got? Oh, I still got 3 timeouts. Put them to use.
Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside.
I'll see.
On EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Come on, big man. That was a touchdown.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's Smith to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win?
Oh, I'm blocked.
Tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner?
Oh, too many juke moves.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Too many juke moves.
Up there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. They run forward with Hunt.
Oh!
down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punted, right?
Yeah, I would agree. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
Get that.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Boy.
Out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Oh man, I got stuck on a fucking lineman, man.
Very solid gain of 27.
Stuck on a fucking lineman, bruh.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They run it with Carson.
Dude.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Good job.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Good job.
Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. A decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yes, but lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
And now here comes Kansas City. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't.
Oh, come on! Get through there!
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Give him a couple on the there. 2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here.
I ain't got the holes. It just ain't got the.
Is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Throw left side complete. That's Charles. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Smith.
Couldn't.
That would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, well, I got faith in my team, though. We're going for it. I got faith in them. I have faith in this 1st down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Out of the gun, Smith. He is going to find Hill here. It goes as a pickup of 23. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Well, we looked at each other.
If I wouldn't throw it fast, you'd have picked that bit.
On fourth down in the fourth quarter with a lead, but hey, you get it as a coach. You look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talk up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
What the? Come on. I shouldn't have threw a bullet.
Favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Second down now after the incompletion. Throwing again. Smith. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
What? Oh, hold on.
Time running out here on the play clock. On 1st and 10.
Got him.
Smith finding room to the 20. Caught here by Conley. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st down, Smith.
Take that sack. Take that sack.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cliff Averill able to drop him for a loss of 4. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Fuck. No, I'm trying to think of this what I wanted to do in that.
He will push his way
Damn.
down to 14. He'll get a couple yards back, but
All right, hold on. I gotta do something.
12 yards to go on 3rd down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a time on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
They run again with Hunt. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing.
Ah!
Just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
They stayed in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on this.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think this one might just be over.
This fielded at the 2.
Ooh,
From the side as he's knocked down.
that nigga trying to take his whole helmet off.
Come the Seahawks. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. handling the fumble recovery. Smith.
Good drop. Good job.
Really helped there. Almost intercepted.
Good job.
Instead, it's just second down.
It was. It was. I ain't gonna lie to you. It
An
was.
awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances.
It was.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. To throw again. Smith. And
Bitch. You
it's incomplete.
you tall motherfucker.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Can't check both of y'all, baby.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. Smith. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
Oh, man, what?
Close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Oh, fuck, man. One blocker. One. Just one.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Revis?
Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
The real Revis. God.
Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks.
No, that Darrell Reeves just did like that. Stupid motherfucker.
And it's good. So that will get them back within 1 score. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Smith going to throw it.
Pick.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Maxwell.
That Byron Maxwell.
It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth.
He already done it.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone.
Boy, ow. Boy, I thought he was fumbling. I swear I did.
Now here comes Kansas City. And last time
If he was fumbling, that was game.
Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Smith with a give to Hunt. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play call.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the return across midfield at the 46-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth
Yeah.
game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So just about a minute to go here, tie ball game.
As fans, we love free football, but the guys in the field don't. They're going to attack and go for the win right now.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd down following the run. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Now Wilson. He's going to air one out. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
That man Burner Reeves out that bit.
Preaching that to your team and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Go! Good God!
And now here comes
You had to.
critical condition here.
You had.
Got to hope to get something quick right, and then maybe take that shot.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down, and they're going to go soft on the corners. He's back to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. So the sack of Smith, and now the Chiefs coming up facing 3rd and long. One last throw here for Smith. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the
That man won.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
Uh-oh. We gotta run again. He got that one. He won by 7. He won by 7. See, but really I could have ran the clock out when I was up. And then y'all seen how that last touchdown, that's supposed to be clock running right now. Yeah, when I came out throwing the ball, I wasn't supposed to be throwing the ball right there. I supposed to be running it. Running the clock out the more. But it's just a friendly game. Texans. One.
everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Smith's Chiefs.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 28.
Try to break his back just then.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. The connection made, it's Graham. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got
Come on, what the fuck?
And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. It came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down at the
What the fuck is y'all not getting there?
The pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
Ah, shit.
They go read option with
Good
Wilson.
job. Good job.
Yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Good job.
This is 4, and it brings up 4th.
Good job. Oh. You? Yeah?
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. D. Ford coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7.
You talking about show the previous play? Mm-hmm.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Yes.
Push forward for about 4 down to the 37. So the ball that time in the hands of who wound up being the NFL's rushing leader this season. Now, maybe a little help from Le'Veon Bell and also Todd Gurley sitting out their finales, but still a spectacular season for Hunt.
You gonna throw cold water on the man just like that?
I said a spectacular season for Kareem Hunt.
Okay, let's accentuate the positive. A third-round rookie out of Toledo led the league in rushing as a rookie. That is cause for celebration, not just in Kansas City, but across the league when you see these guys get their opportunities. And not only did he run it well, he caught it well, and he sparked Kansas City to a 5-0 start to the season and eventually to the playoffs.
Yeah, bright future. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 37 yards. And the Chiefs
Look at that defense you picked. Yeah.
Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown.
Damn. Yeah, that defense there.
Deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right.
Yeah.
Said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right, good. We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops. There he goes again.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he will take it back all the way to about the 13-yard line here. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Hey, big drive right here.
Wilson going to throw again. Pass incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland.
I thought I was going to miss it because I thought I overran him.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup.
Yeah, no, that.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Smith. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. Here's Smith.
Ooh.
That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Oh, boy.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Damn, that was a pick.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They go play action now. Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get out of my way.
Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. After the interception, here's Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost
Oh,
like
hell no. Don't be on them like that.
Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Good.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Here's Wilson.
Oh, wow.
That's complete to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, complete.
What the fuck?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Smith on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now look at this. Big gain and fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And 10, Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, come back off my back foot.
And the defense almost got one there, partner.
That could have been his first pick. He's been good so far, but you're right, that was nearly a costly mistake.
Sometimes you get a little bit too confident when the game's going along as it has been for him.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Stepping up, he's good.
No way!
And the Seahawks have picked it up. The 40, 30, 10. And he will take
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Fuck!
Help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble.
This man, he's gonna fumble the ball, bro.
That'll be taken in the end zone. He juked him. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And some room to run now. He's at the 40, past the 20, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there, 76 yards, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On second down, here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run. This is Hunt. Space to run past the 20. And cuts it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Butker on for the PAT. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And the Seahawks have it, but he doesn't get
fuck, you keep blocking field goals.
And after all,
fuck.
The extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Dee Ford in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now Wilson. Now he's forced out right. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Damn, fuck.
Now Wilson. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. That's taken on the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, make it the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Oh, that's somebody asleep. That nigga snore like a fool.
On first down, Smith. Flushed out right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
They complete it to Hill. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A Kansas City first down. Smith finding Hill that time. On first down, it's Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Smith. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And some space here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Wilson now, off the play fake. Flush to his right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Justin Houston from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson. Looking left side, and he's
good tackle, boy. Good tackle.
He will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A very solid gain of 27. On first down, Wilson. It's caught.
What the fuck?
Get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
First and 10, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Get me in.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd.
Good float. You floated that one good, man.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Yo, bro, you dropping the ball.
Loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They go play action to Hunt. Now Smith.
Damn, Smith.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. So the sack of Smith, and now the Chiefs coming up facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he had a quick little
slow ass spin.
Shut fast as he's dropped. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 46.
Ooh.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And to the left side here, Wilson. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Throwing now, Smith. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On 2nd and 10, Smith.
Whoa!
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boy snagging?
Whoa! I didn't even see him. I didn't even see that nigga.
Going back to when they were in youth football and in high school, they didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Flushed in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Justin Houston in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Off the play fake. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On is the punter, Ryan, to send this one away. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Say on Madden 19, Madden 19 wouldn't let that happen.
3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special
Yeah,
teams.
Madden 19, that would never happen.
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost.
Good trip.
Right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. D. Ford. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. One last shot for Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, Charles, it's...
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call.
Oh, he got offline. Damn. That was a good game, though.